topic is, if you look at the table of contents, so this topic, as you can see, if you look at the table of contents, it has algebra, algebraic fractions, solving linear equations. A lot of these are algebra you learn in year 9. These are just revision, or in fact some of them are in year 8 as well. And then there's the number playing things like graphing straight lines, finding the equation of a line, distance and midpoint. Hopefully these are the things you remember from last year. Parallel, perpendicular, and then there's simultaneous equations. And then the only new thing is regions on a Cartesian plane. So I would say majority of these are revision of last year's work. It's like a revision of 3 topics in one topic. So algebra, number plane, and simultaneous equation, all in one topic, but it's all revision. Okay, so we're going to go to the first page review of algebra. So if you can look at it, you can almost teach yourself this part because it's just revision. So we'll just finish that quickly, then you can do revision on probability. Okay, let's look at recording. Yep, so it's only 1 minute, so we'll finish that in less than 4 minutes because it's very easy. Let's start with the first question. They are like terms because they got same pronumeral. Both have got a squared, so they're like terms. So you do 3 minus 2 is 1. You do not write the 1, just write a squared b. Okay? A squared b. All right. How about the next one? Next one, you have to search for the like terms. You have to be a bit more careful. The 5xy and this one are like terms. 5 minus 2 is 3. So you write 3xy. And then the next two are these two, 2xy squared and 3y squared x. They are like terms. They're just written in different order. So it's actually equal to 5xy squared. And these two are not like terms because this is just xy. That has got y squared in it, which is different. All right. Okay, now we know how to collect like terms. The next step is to multiply terms. When you multiply terms, you just have to multiply numbers with numbers, pronumeral. They do not need to be like terms. So in this case is 2 times 7 is 14 HL. Okay. To avoid the confusion with 1, that's L. Okay. If you just write L like this, that could look like a 1. Okay. Next one. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. These two. And then you get the P gets combined. P squared times P. What's P squared times P? It's P cubed. R times R is R squared. Okay. All right. Next one. When you do division, it's just like simplifying fractions. So 7 and 14 get cancelled. So you get 2 at the bottom. And then the y get cancelled. We have x on the top with a minus in front. Okay, actually that doesn't look good. So you should write negative x over 2. Okay. All right, any question? Good. I think some of you may be ahead of me because you can do them very fast. Okay. Let's do the next one. Now we need to know how to expand brackets. Just a simple question. So 2 times x, 2x. 2 times 8 is 8. Right? 2 times 4 is 8. Sorry. 2 times 4 is 8. Okay, good. Next one. Negative 3x times x is negative 3x squared. And then what you do is plus negative times negative is positive 3xy. Okay? 3xy. The negative and negative get cancelled, become positive. All right, and there's more expansion that follows. So what if there are 2 brackets? Okay. All right, next one is you do 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 3 is 6. 4 times 2 is 8x. 4 times 4 is 16, minus 16. And then we have to collect like terms. 3x plus 8x is 11x. And then this one, be careful, it's 6 minus 16. What's 6 minus 16? Minus 10, so right, negative 10. Finish. Good. Excellent, good. Continue on. Factorize. So factorize is the opposite of expansion. So this one, what you do is, you take out common factor. What's the common factor of between 3x and 9? It is 3. So you write 3 outside the bracket and write what's inside the bracket. So you go x minus 3. Yep. Because 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 3 is 9. Okay. And sometimes you have more complicated one where there's a common polynomial. So you write 2x out. And then what's inside the bracket? X plus 2. Okay, it's very easy. You can almost do it in your sleep because it's so easy. Last one is just substitution. Just be careful. When you have an a square with a -3 substituted, you have to put a bracket. Because if you don't, it will give you -9 instead of 9. Okay, you square the -3, you get 9. Minus 2 times 5 times -1. Okay, so you can also do it on a calculator, but I think it's faster you do it by hand. That's just 10, isn't it? So it's 19. Okay, so be careful, always put a bracket like that. Because otherwise, if you do it on your calculator, just let me finish. If you do -3 square, that will give you -9, but if you put a bracket around it, you will get +9. So note the difference between them, +9. Okay, so today we'll just do a quick revision of algebra. You might like to just do the hard question from the unit of work. Please write the date on the top. There's a space for the date. Please put the date there. And then just do the hard one and some challenge if you can. And then study for probability test for next week. Thank you.